Risk management process. The group decided to narrow it down to 4 steps to focus on the most main steps. First step is risk identification. The first step in the risk management process is to identify all the events that can negatively or risk or positively, which is opportunity, affect the objectives of the project. So basically, ang risk identification ay ang proseso kung saan tinutukoy mo yung mga risk na pwedeng makaprevent sa business para maabot nito yung kanyang objectives. In order to be managed effectively, the risk and opportunities identified must be as precise and specific as possible. The purpose of risk identification is to reveal what, where, when, why, and how something could affect a company's ability to operate. These risks can be noted down manually, but if there is a risk management platform implemented in the organization, the risk identification process becomes a lot simpler. The gathered information is directly inserted into the system. What is a risk management platform? Kapag may ganitong system sa organization, mas mapapadali para sa project managers or team members na makita ang data na nasa loob nito. Hindi na nila kailangan na mag-request pa through email para makita kasi they can directly log in to the risk management system.
Risk assessment. Broadly speaking, a risk assessment is the combined effort of identifying and analyzing potential future events that may negatively impact individuals, assets, or the environment, and making judgment on the tolerability of the risk on the basis of a risk analysis while considering influencing factors. Risk assessment is an inherent part of a broader risk management strategy to help reduce any potential risk-related consequences. There are 2 types of risk and opportunity assessment, qualitative and a quantitative. A qualitative assessment analyzes the level of criticality based on the event's profitability and impact. The risk owner and the risk manager will rank and prioritize each identified risk and opportunity by occurrence, profitability, and impact severity, according to the project's criticality scale. A quantitative assessment analyzes the financial impact or benefit of the event. In most projects, the objective of the quantitative assessment is to establish a financial evaluation of a risk impact or an opportunity's benefit should it occur. This step is carried out by the risk owner, the risk manager, with support of those responsible for estimated and figures, or the risk management controller depending on the organizational setup of the company. This amount of represent a potential additional cost or a potential profit if we are talking about an opportunity not anticipated in the project budget. Both are necessary for the comprehensive evaluation of risk and opportunity.
To treat risk, an organization must first identify their risk management strategies by creating a treatment plan. The goal of the risk treatment plan is to reduce the risk likelihood of occurrence or preventive action and or the risk impact or mitigation action. The goal of treatment plan for an opportunity is to increase the likelihood of the opportunity occurring and or its benefits. A response strategy for the project is developed based on the nature of the risk or opportunity. The risk owner is responsible for monitoring the progress of treatment plan. They must report to the risk manager on a regular basis and the risk register must be kept up to date. Note: the cost of a risk mitigation plan must be included in the project budget. When defining a treatment plan, first bullet, each action begins with an action verb and has a clear purpose. Second bullet, each action has an actionee and a deadline. Third bullet, actions that could generate costs must be tracked and considered in the project. For example, to reduce the risk of my car breaking down, a treatment plan could be to have it checked annually by a repair shop.
Risk monitoring and reporting. It is the last steps of the risk management process. We need to monitor and report the risks and opportunities and their treatment plans. The severity of the risk or opportunity will determine how frequently this happens.
And by developing a monitoring and reporting structure, it will ensure there are appropriate forums for escalation and that appropriate risk responses are being actioned. Once risks are identified, assessed, and treated, the organization will then need to monitor risks to see what has changed and how it impacts the organization. Monitoring the status of risk and the effectiveness of mitigation plans implemented are parts of the monitoring step. Any new information discovered while monitoring a risk eventually needs to be reported with decision makers so they can decide what to do next. The risk reporting helps the project manager, project owner, client to understand existing risks and opportunities.